One thing is clear, this year's Mr. Olympia isn't just a contest of physiques, it's a battle of narratives. Lunsford's rise, Samson's defense, Hadi's consistency, Andrew's breakthrough, and Nick's comeback all bring different angles to the story. And with the finals just hours away, the tension is building. So guys, who's walking away with the Sandow? Honestly, it's still anyone's game. But based on prejudging, Lunsford looks like the man to beat. Samson still looks a little bit flat and needs to tighten up a little bit. Hadi is up there with Lunsford, but also Andrew's stock is rising. So there you have it, this is the top 4. Who's gonna win this in my opinion? I think Derek Lunsford. If he manages to keep it all together, I think he'll be the winner. I really like Hadi's physique and I think he could definitely win this. But because of different reasons, not necessarily which have to do with bodybuilding, I think the judges won't give it to Hadi. So the final call-out at the 2025 Mr. Olympia Open division was exactly what fans were waiting for. Derek Lunsford, Hadi Choopan, Andrew Jacked and Samson Dauda. No surprises in the lineup, but plenty in the comparisons. These 4 were pushed hard by the judges and every pose told a different story. Derek Lunsford stood out immediately. His back is still one of the most dominant in the sport. Wide, thick and detailed, his front double biceps and side chest looked full and balanced, and his conditioning was tight across the board. He held center stage for most of the call-out, which usually signals front-runner status, but it wasn't a runaway. His legs, while improved, are still being scrutinized. If they match his upper body in detail and sweep, he's definitely walking away with the Sandow. Samson Dauda, the reigning champ, brought his signature flow and density. His structure is elite, wide clavicles, small waist and round muscle bellies. But the conditioning conversation hasn't gone away. His glutes and hamstrings were better than last year, but still not quite as crisp as Derek Lunsford's or Choopan's. But still, his overall balance and stage presence kept him in the mix. He didn't fade in comparisons and his transitions were both smooth and confident. Now let's talk about Hadi. Hadi Choopan came in exactly how fans expected, hard, dry and detailed. His back double biceps was one of the most cleanest on the stage, and his side poses showed deep separation. He is big, wide, conditioned, dense, so in my opinion it's gonna be between him and Derek. He also seemed to get sharper as the comparisons went on, which could play in his favor during the finals. If the judges lean toward conditioning and detail, Hadi's right there. Andrew Jacked was the surprise of the call-out. He always had the shape and size, but this time around he brought the conditioning too. His glutes were tighter, his hamstrings were more separated, and his overall presentation was more polished. He definitely didn't look out of place next to the other 3, and in some poses, like the front lat spread, he arguably looked better. His improvements are real, and he's finally living up to the hype. The judges ran these 4 through multiple rounds. No one was clearly fading, and the order kept shifting slightly, which tells you how close the race really is. Online reactions are split. Some people say Lunsford completeness and momentum make him the most obvious winner. Others argue that Samson's structure and reigning champ status give him the edge. Hadi's overall shape, mass and conditioning will definitely give him the title, but as I said, I don't think they will. Hadi's conditioning is getting major respect and Andrew's rise is turning heads. This final call-out wasn't just about who looked the best, it was about who can hold up under the pressure, who's improved, and who's peaking at the right time. I'm so excited for the finals because they are going to be very tight and based on prejudging, it's still anyone's game. Guys, please let me know what you think in the comment section. I'd love to hear your opinion. Thank you for watching this video. Like, share and subscribe and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.